Ah, what do I do with it? Ah. Not long ago, I was in the Home Hardware in Belleville. I took my GoPro inside, this guy. I was filming a little bit. Very quickly approached by a manager who said, "Oh, you can't record video in here." I said, "Oh, okay." So I turned the GoPro off, put it in my cart. He said, "Would you like to take your camera to your car? Would you leave it there?" And I said, "No, it's okay. I mean, it's turned off." And the guy babysat me for the rest of the trip in the store. I was buying I was buying the butcher block for the kitchen. I didn't think of it at the time, but I should have asked him, like, do you make people keep their phones in their cars? Because they're all recording devices. Anybody can take video at any time, right? But somehow carrying a GoPro makes me more suspicious, more likely to record video, I guess. Here we are. Hey.
Here, I guess we're turn off my music, otherwise you'll demonetize you.
Yep.
So how's the drive?
Oh, I just drove up here to say I can't come today.
Okay, that's efficient, yeah. You know, we got this thing called telephones and
You know, it's
email
stupid. I was merrily following my GPS and I ended up on North Baptiste Lake Road,
oh,
which is like 20 minutes I'll never get back.
quite a bit ways from here, for sure.
So this is, what are these called?
ICF, insulated concrete forms. So it's both the forms and the insulation for the house at the same time. Do it all at once.
Wow, this looks
Kinda
really
like
annoying.
Big Lego. Lego blocks.
Yeah.
It looks really simple.
And you're covered in it too.
Yeah, generating microplastics, I guess.
Yay.
It's too bad. It's, you gotta cut it, and yeah. Oh, breathing a bit of it.
All right, well, I'm not going to exhaustively film anything that we do today. Maybe I'll just set up a time lapse and... Gosh, it's a nice day.
No kidding, eh? Yesterday was the same thing. I was here till dark. I was out here this morning and just at daybreak, and yeah, we get some work done. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, I think. So
Sorry, how tall are these going here?
those ones down there is just a frost wall, so that's just going like 54 inches. These ones are going all the way up to 9 feet or whatever.
Oh God. Okay. All right.
You brought your high heels today, so you can get up there higher.
All right. I'll find a place to put the camera, and then
All
let's do this. It's Wednesday. Welcome to hunting season 2023. Well, I should clarify. Deer hunting with regular rifle season. This is the one where thousands of hunters crash the woods. There's hunting at other times of the year for different types of animals and different types of hunting types. Like bow hunting was in October, I think. We are observing some hunting practices, like wearing the orange. Even though I'm not carrying a rifle at the moment, I'm not actually hunting right now. It's Wednesday afternoon. Just doing chores. Right now, I was gathering pine twigs to make fires with. I've been having a fire just about every day. And now I'm on the search for birch bark, which of course is the best fire starter, aside from, you know, gas or stuff that you actually don't want to use in your wood stove. Birch bark is the best. So we're on the hunt for birch trees. There's one right there. The larger ones make for better bark looting. Oh, yeah. Sometimes the young poplars look just like birch trees. It's weird. I've got the orange thing on willow. Don't bother with Junebug. Junebug actually looks like a dog. But you get guys out here with guns, and you know, something like willow comes running through the bush towards you. Ah, that's a young birch tree with lots of birch bark on it. Yeah, so Monday, which is the start of rifle hunting season for deer in Ontario. Well, sorry, in this wildlife management unit, I was at my watch at 6:28 a.m. Sunrise was at 6:51 a.m. That's the earliest I've ever been to my watch, wherever that watch is. Quite proud of myself. It was supposed to start raining at 10 that day. So I thought, well, I'll come out here for a few hours and I'll head in when it starts raining, because I never see anything in the middle of the day anyway. But it started raining at 7:30, so I ended up packing it in pretty early. I'm looking for a spot I can hang the camera here. How's that? Good? The right way? Okay, it doesn't. Let go of the precious, precious bark. You only want to go for the stuff that's flaking off. You don't want to, as long as you don't expose the bark. Sorry, the wood underneath. Sometimes it's sometimes just lying around on the ground. Thank you, Mr. Tree. Still on my property, so I don't expect to see any hunters, but sometimes the guys come over. We're all friends, so I don't mind if they do a little hunting on my land. If you're going into the bush, you're just going to spend a few hours or all day or whatever, it doesn't hurt to just grab some birch bark. If you see some lying around, grab some, put it in your pocket. If you don't use it, you don't use it. You probably won't. Or you get stuck somewhere and you need to make a fire. Boy, there you go. This will do it. Because you know how this works. Is like as soon as you start looking around for some birch bark, that's when you're not going to find it. And some pine twigs. Tell you what, birch bark and pine twigs, you can have a fire. Up here is the location of my very first campsite here. Came in on my ATV, brand new to me ATV, a little Honda 450, and I got to this area right here, and I'd had such a hard time getting this far, like trying to beat open a trail for the ATV. I said, fuck it, this is it. And I had no idea where I was at the time. And in fact, you can just see the cabin through the trees. Like, I didn't know the pond was just there. I parked my ATV like right there and started looking around here for a flat spot to put that tent. There's a little fire pit, I think it's right here somewhere that I made. Oh, maybe right there, that looks like it. And I ended up putting my tent like right down in here. I think it was right down in there. I'm not too sure now. Everything looks different, right? That's funny because I can see the pond from here. You know, I had no idea where I was. Feeling a little nostalgic. I was so naive that day. I thought I was going to get right to the far side of the property that first day. I thought, no problem, I can get the ATV over there. Just kind of clear out some brush, get the ATV through. Hell no. Took me a few hours just to get this far, and I was done. Well, I'm gonna have birch bark for a while. I think maybe I'll find one more tree. Looks like Willow might be on something there. What do you got, Willow? There's a reason why we wear these orange things. This hunter orange or blaze orange. Man, you see this coming through the trees, it's unmistakable. Like way off in the distance, I can see Willow there. That orange is sticking out like a beacon. Really good stuff. And you know what? Deer don't see it. Last deer I shot was from, I don't know, here to that tree. You know, 100 feet away from me, not even 80 feet. It stopped, looked right at me, and because I didn't move when it looked at me, it didn't do anything. It just turned and kept walking. That's when I pulled up my rifle, very slowly, quietly. I said, hup, just like that. The deer stopped and looked at me again. Kabammo. People asked me if I harvested the heart from the deer. I said I would have, but there was nothing to harvest. It was a good shot. A really good shot. Well, I'm going to take some bark from this one and then another one right over there. And then I'm going to go back to the cabin and think about making a fire. can see the cabin there, right? And this grove of pine trees is where I harvest my twigs. I mean, this stuff just makes great kindling. It's so dry. And it just burns like crazy. People ask me why I don't just like chop up, you know, some of my firewood, you know, into pieces and use that as kindling. But actually, I actually like coming in here and gathering the twigs. It's almost therapeutic. And they really burn so well. And as you can see, it'll be a long time before I run out of twigs to harvest. Ice on the pond. Won't be long before Ray comes back and we'll replace all those panels up there. We are going from, I'm not using that one on the far right, so 9 panels at 240 watts, that's 2,160 watts, to, hold on, 12 panels at, I believe they're 400 watts. It'll say, actually bigger, all around bigger physically than the old ones. Sorry, 12 panels at 400 watts, which is 4,800 watts. 2,160 to 4,800. It's more than double. A lot more than double. A lot of hunters really look forward to their time in the bush during hunting season. And I am fortunate to actually live out here. I've been here 7 years. And you might ask, do you ever get tired of this? Hell no, I don't ever get tired of it. Like, this is the most beautiful thing. Actually, my wife is the most beautiful thing, but this is a close second. Anyway, a little demonstration you're asking for. Yeah, let me get on that for you. Yeah, okay. She's been hanging around waiting for this to come off. Ah, got a big head. There you go. How did you get it so wet? Made 3.9 kilowatt hours today, and it's been mostly like this. Actually, it's grown more overcast as the day went. I think it was actually sunny this morning. For a little bit. Oh, come on. Get in there. So, maybe I'll get a glove. Hold on a sec. What I just had. A demonstration you say, what's the best way to hold this? It's going to go up like, birch bark has natural oils in it, which makes it burn like crazy. Ah, what do I do with it? Ah! I can't get the lid off. Ah. Why is the lid stuck on? Why is the lid stuck on? Oh, now you come off. Oh. Okay, it's out. I'll go down there in a second and make sure. Good thing I put gloves on. Way to go, Russell. You never disappoint. Anyway, nice big bag. That'll do for me for like a month. Good job, everyone. I'm going to check that thing. Good job, everyone. Oh yeah, there was a point to me saying the 3.9 kilowatt hours. With the new panels, it should be more than double that, right? So, 8 kilowatt hours on a day like this. Oh man. I can't wait. And it might be important if I get a deer in the next, before the end of next week. I'll need some place for it to go, which is in the freezer, which is unplugged, because it's a power hog. We may need that. That's it. So, hunting 2023. Here's my trail cam. I just swapped the card out of it. I'm turning it on now. Yep, looks good. There's the salt block doing its job, and I'm sitting up here. a little interesting. I leave the chair out here, and something had a go at it. I'm gonna guess it was a bear. Made a mess here. And chewed up my chair a little bit. I think, why? That's my chair, man. I'm gonna guess it's a bear. We'll probably see on the trail cam footage, whatever it was. Excuse me, here's my view. Not bad, right? If I want to stretch my legs, I just go up the hill a little bit here. Let's do that now. I keep meaning, every year, I think I should come back here like in the summer and just clear out a lot of brush and stuff. But no, I keep forgetting. Yeah, up here it's nice too. That tree could go. But the reason I hunt down over here, it's a bit of a choke point. Huge marshy area up to the north. Big beaver pond to the south. And that's one of the few ways you can get through there. Anyway, I'm gonna sit down. Hey, pup. Anything good out there? You okay? Okay, little pup? No, you're okay. You're fine. Go bring me a deer. Go bring me a deer, will you? Yeah, go bring me a deer. You got your collar on over there? Alright, go get him. Go get me a buck. Good stuff. Go. Welcome to almost the end of the video. So remember this from a couple of videos ago? I bought it. Yeah, I bought it. Yeah, pretty excited about that actually. It got it for $4,950. That's before the auction house puts on their tax and then regular sales tax. All in, it would be about $6,200, which is pretty interesting, and that's in Canadian dollars too. Because it's interesting because if you go to the manufacturer website, they're selling them for the regular price is about $10,000, but they're on sale right now for $6,200 US. So it's pretty funny because I told Ray about it afterwards, and he's like, "Oh man, if I knew they were going for that cheap, I would have bought one." Because he said the last auction those machines were going for about $7,000 before auction tax and sales tax. So he thought that's what they'd go for this time, but they all went in that $5,000 range, except for the one. The one was a John Deere. So I gotta think somebody's losing money on that $4,950. I can't imagine we'll see them again in the auction if they're going for that price, or if they do put more in future auctions, you might see one or two, because there was like 12 of them, and they all went for in the $5,000. Anyway, there will be a very interesting video coming soon. That video will feature me and hopefully Ray bringing that thing into the cabin, because that's going to be a really interesting trip. There's some parts I'm not quite sure how we'll do it. We might need the ATV. We might need the winch on the ATV. I don't. I want Ray's help because he's been using excavators and backhoes for years and years. So he's way more familiar with driving one than I am. In fact, I'm not at all familiar with driving one. So hopefully he'll be around to help. And we'll get some stuff done around here. We'll be able to move dirt and rocks, and I've got a couple of projects already I'm thinking about. And even driving on the way in, there's a few rocks on the trail that I've tried to move manually, like with a crowbar. Can't do it. They're just too big. But with that machine, hopefully, we can make a few small improvements on the way. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to leave you with the last little look. That Monday morning when I was out really, really early, I guess I wasn't out quite early enough because that big, beautiful 8-pointer is still out there, hopefully. I want to get him. And we got a few days left of hunting. It ends on Sunday, so I got some time. Anyway, we'll see you all in the next video or on the Friday night live stream. Peace out!